everybody, and welcome back to PufferSMP episode 8. This is going to be a pretty long episode. I just really wanted to get all of this in before the holidays because I've got some holiday specials coming up. So we're just making this an extra long one, which culminates to footage I've gathered over the past month. So this mega episode will have everything from base building to shop building to villager trading and much, much more. So sit back, grab some snacks, and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start off this episode with a bit of base building, and I really want to work on this entrance a little bit. So I really wanted to try and make it more of like an entrance look by cutting a hole in the center of the stairs. So let's grab a couple of building blocks and maybe we can design this live. So I definitely want it to be a framed entrance, hence why I'm putting tough stairs here to like outline what the entrance looks like. And then I'm thinking like maybe like a column ender like right there. Let's do something like that. How does this look? It looks strange since it's see-through, but we can fix that. Okay, so what about this? Let's take a step back. I like it. I think I can do more with the actual copper design maybe. So a lot of this is kind of just trial and error to see what looks good, right? Like, does that make it look better? Kind of. I'm not opposed to that. It carries over the pointed themes. So then now we've got this little landing, and one thing that I have noticed is this stairwell is a little too tight now. So if I just open it up a little bit. Okay, so now if I take a step back, yeah, that's looking good. That's looking pretty good. So I was just working on my entrance a little bit, and I just got the weirdest request. Besto logged on and says that he needs 140 signs. All right, let's see if we can help him out with this request. We'll put this on hold for now.
So, as you can see, I'm working on a minigame.
Yeah.
This is purely for decoration. I'm going to have one right behind you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be two of them. Can you guess what this is for?
If I had to guess, I would say it's that mini game where items drop and you gotta fishing rod them to you.
No.
Oh.
This is not the minigame part. I'll fix
that. Oh. So then I have no idea what this is for. What would there be dispensers for?
So, this isn't the minigame.
Okay, this is just decoration.
This is just decoration. But technically, you were right. So, we're gonna throw a couple items in over here. Throw a couple items over here.
Whoa,
Red,
that's
you
cool.
want some of my tools. So it's going to all filter down into everything.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because it's going into hoppers and dispensers, it can't despawn. But this is going to be the reward, like, showcase.
Oh, so you showcase all the items that you're gonna get. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've finally decided what my shop is gonna be.
Oh, what is it?
I'm moving away from that clicking. I am going to make a gumball gotcha machine. So it'll be a giant gumball machine that dispenses like gotcha shulker boxes with different items in them, and there'll be like rarities of like what you could get. So it'll be like X amount of coins you get, you know, your luck at trying to get the ultimate box, and it'll, you know, give you either like common, rare, like legendary, those types of things.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and since shulker boxes can be colored, they'll look like gumballs. You know? Have you seen some of the base changes I've been working on?
I have not. I have not been in your area.
You want to come over and take a look?
Yeah, let me collect some.
Yeah,
of
get
my
your items back first, and then I can go show you what I've been working on.
This is fun.
I was gonna say, how long is it gonna take for you to get all your tools back?
I don't know. I might have to just sit up there. Okay, hold up. I got a better idea. What if I just curl up there and then just stop the hopper clock? Oh, that was bad. Anyways. That was even worse.
I was just working on this entrance because I decided that it looks nicer to have like a proper entrance than to just have to go around the stairs every time you want to go in.
That looks appealing too.
Yeah.
Like this looks like it fits.
So yeah, that's my thought, and then it like tapers off as it goes up to what it was before. I haven't decided if I want to do that on all four sides yet. I think I will.
After all this time, you still didn't move your storage down to this
No.
platform.
Well, here's the thing: is I want to build a proper storage setup, but I don't know what the inside's going to look like yet. And so until I know what that's going to look like, I can't move the chests. Right, like I think I want to do like giant pillars going like in and make it like a really grand entrance and stuff. But I don't know what any of that looks like, and I'd hate to move everything and then have to move it again very shortly, you know? And speaking of base interiors, after a very quick floor design, I think that we should move on to actually building out some of the inside of the base as well. There we go. I think once the walls are in, I'm gonna like the flooring a lot better. I think right now, or like before when it was just open on its own, it looked a little out of place, right? But like when you add in arches and stuff going across and like there'll be a railing and, you know, whatnot up here, I think that it'll add to the feeling. You know? Not bad. My thought process is that if I'm doing these archways here, right, and I connect up, I was going to connect up that, but if I connect it up from here, then I can wrap these pillars and go up more and have like another support. Because that'll be in each corner, right? So the pillars will continue up and support the next layer too. We really need to focus on farms. Like, I'm running critically low on some supplies that would make my life a whole lot easier if I had. So villagers is something I'm kind of eyeing up. I don't know how to build villager farms. I've made them before, but so many things have changed. I think step one is definitely to get villagers here, but I also have to identify where's a good place for them. I have all this space, right, up here, and I'm wondering if it makes sense to put villagers like set up like in these spots, you know? Let's see. Honestly, one thing that I haven't gotten yet that I probably should is a happy guest. I feel like moving villagers with a happy guest is probably going to be the easiest way to do this. And I do think that, yeah, I've got some dried ghasts. Well, I can start placing some of these chests down. But also, this system could still work with copper golems because they go off of chest storage, right? So if I have a copper golem, say, in like here or something, and it's got access to all the chests that it needs with all the different items, I can funnel from those chests that it drops off to the appropriate columns or rows where those items would want to go. So I could still adapt the copper golem to this pattern here. He's looking a little happy. A little bit of a smile there. But those are going to be critical if I ever want to mess things. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Wait, I've never actually like heard a baby happy gas before. It sounds kind of cute. How many snowballs do you need, buddy? I can get you more. I didn't think you'd be so hungry. Oh. Wasn't me. Oh, there we go. Okay. And now if I put... Hey, come back here. Come back here. Get... There we go. Oh, this is pretty cool. Honestly, I should have gotten this... You know when you have those, like, clarity moments of, like, oh, all that hindsight just came rushing back. I have been using scaffolding to place all of this underside in, when I could have been using a happy ghast this entire time and not had to break and replace everything and then just use this guy to navigate around. Man. At least I've got a good method moving forwards, but that would have probably saved me quite a bit of time. Go off. We've got this. We've got the leads. Let's see if there's a village nearby. I don't know if there is. So we're going to potentially be flying for a little bit. Now we just need a village. Normally villages are like pretty common, right? Oh yeah, there's a something. I don't really know what. Oh no, it's like pretty dark out too. I need to be careful here. I'm actually gonna die here. No, thank you. Alright, trying to get that guy wasn't worth it. Let's just stick to our original plan, shall we? Get back here. Oh, don't kill my happy ghast. Do not kill my happy ghast. Are you? I'm so mad. Okay, well, at least that makes me feel better that there's not a village, like, right around the corner. Any village? Aha. Are there actually villagers? Yeah, there are. Okay. Got the screenshot. Let's head back home. Let's get another happy ghast. And then let's just come straight for the village. Oh, over there. Yeah. I knew it was somewhere over here. Alright, you stay here, happy ghast. And we need to get the villagers. Come back here.
It's a random chance.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Hey, look, another villager.
Oh, okay, this one. Get in the boat.
Get him. Oh, she's right there.
You're like,
I think you need to ride the boat.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I don't need to. They just have to move.
Okay, wait, push him in there.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, there's one. So let's bring the other boat here, too.
3 is fine.
3 is fine. All right, let's do this to here. Or can I? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. And away we go.
And away we go. I was not needed for this trip at all.
No. Yeah. You took it took a long time to get to my base too. Just careful not to hit the boat as you're flying past.
Man, you're slow.
I'm trying to make sure I don't kill them. I'm positioning them exactly where I want. Okay.
I got all the way here first, and I found my boat.
Oh no, Desto? It's taking him. I think what the plan is gonna be for these villagers is we're going to have that dirt box be where we get more villagers. We will round out this wall similar to like how the circle shape is. So then we've got all of this space in here that we can put villagers in. And that will let us be able to get, different materials that we need, right? But to that end, I guess the next thing we need is sort of a farm going, right? Because we're going to need bread to feed these guys. We do have to decorate, like, the front section here. Now, I could do, like, wheat on the hills. I have to get rid of this podzol anyways. Let's do a little bit of farm placement. All right, let's take a step back and take a look at this. I don't think that I've got any more of this work in me right now, so I think I'm going to leave it with this. But I do think it looks better. 3 like so. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be enough bread, but it'll certainly be a start. Why don't I need to actually organize stuff at some point. This is getting out of hand. All right, so I'm just sleeping very peacefully. And then a little ankle biter comes up and bites through my blankets to my ankle to try to wake me up to get her food. For those of you that don't know, I have a cat. And this, I'm like sitting here, I'm like, are you kidding me? You just woke me up. Like, probably this was close to like 6 a.m. or something like that. And just nibble my ankle to try to get me to go get her food earlier than her breakfast time. It's just, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, we're going to be working with copper golems. We're going to be trying to get this storage system up and running now that the server is updated to the latest version. And we can start figuring out a design for it. I have not seen anything aside from like the functionality of this update. I have not played around with it. I haven't used the copper golems at all. So this is truly going to be like an experiment. Okay, we got our pumpkins. Let's get our copper. Give me copper golem. Ooh, it's a frog. I think it's for I think it's got the functionality, but the actual copper golem itself is the server's not up to date yet, I guess. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. And this would be the copper chest, quote unquote. So if we were gonna test this with the actual functionality, say I put like that in there and I put this in here, is this copper golem going to put put the items in the chest? No. Oh, it's checking the wrong chest. Oh, it's just moving. Okay. I think by breaking this up, it'll be just quicker, right? That's a thought. But here, how would this wood types work? If we have it only check for one level, right? Say we bypass all this. We have it check for just the one level here. If we get a bunch of hoppers, we have hoppers going like so into these chests, and then we've got chests up here, and these are the chests that the golems can see, right? Then if we're able to lock these in the way that we need to, we should be able to just use hoppers for all the rest of this stuff, no? Ideally, right? We want hoppers going like this. And they're gonna have all the items we could want pass through. Let's keep 2 for now. And they're gonna pull from this, which is going to be the input chest. So if that's the input chest, this is the row of hoppers that we need to lock. Okay, I cannot wait until this storage system is up and running. Right now, all I need are shears to put the copper golems in place, but I can't find them anywhere. Where did I put them? Okay, so last time we were taking a look at this storage system. What I ended up doing was giving up and taking a look at it at another day. And I was actually pretty close to the solution that I needed to get this up and running. So I made categories for each of these chest system or chest columns here. And essentially what is going to happen, and I can come up here to show you, I have an input chest right in the center, right there. That's my input chest. It shoots items along this ice stream, brings them up here, drops them off in the hopper, which then goes into this copper chest. Hello? Yeah, go back to your stuff. So I want him to search all of these chests. Yeah, like this. We'll have the copper golem stuck in here. And what he's going to do is any items that make its way to this chest here, he's going to search through all of these. So there's 9 chests that he can search through, and the 10th one is hooked up to hoppers that brings it over to this section here. Much like the other setup is I can make a copper golem here. And this copper golem will work with this chest. I just need him to, yeah, go in there. So this copper golem will work with this chest, which is all the overflow items, and then it'll keep searching through this category. And then once the copper golems go through all of these, this is the last miscellaneous row here. So we could finally, after all this time, tear down this temporary storage system, get everything put in its proper place, and we don't have to have this platform here anymore. So I'm just going to go through and sort all this stuff. I might add a locking mechanism to this chest so that it will detect if, you know, that chest is full and stop sending items. So yeah, let me keep working on this, and at the end of it, we should have a fully organized chest system. They're so annoying. Like, I've tried everything, and the sad part is I know the easy fix, but it doesn't work with my setup. Ah, I see. So you've got a bunch of copper chests here, and then the golems that filter down in the chest below. How are you... The main chest that feeds into them all. Oh, I see. Putting them in a 1-block space like this is really the only way that you could keep them from colliding with each other.
No, yeah, because they just sit right here. I forget who it
Yeah.
was, but I was just randomly having YouTube in the background, and one of the little shorts came on, and they showed this system, and I was like, I have to build that. I have to see if it's going to work. Like having something so small and tight, but
Yeah.
like I said, I haven't tested it yet. But I don't think there's a reason why it wouldn't work.
No, I don't see a reason that it wouldn't. I'm definitely having redstone regret right now of not planning this out ahead of time. Because, like,
No,
the only way I could fix mine is by raising up, like, all the item filters and everything, and then I have to move, like, all of the items in the chest. And honestly, I might do it just because it's becoming such a headache for me, and I would like it to go quicker, but I don't know. For now, it's working at least with one golem on each side. Okay, so I think I figured out how to get this working, but it's gonna require some finagling of the current design. Let's get this copper golem. Yeah, you go. You get lost, please. No, yeah, this still works. I mean, heck, I could even have another row of chests here if I wanted. And not have this column to split them up, you know? I could put another row. I could put another row in there too. Interesting stuff. Okay, I think that this approach is going to work. All right, and with that, we are finally done with our storage system functionality. I had to make a few modifications to it, as you saw, and the main thing that I had to do was segment the copper golems into sections here so that they didn't interfere with each other when walking back and forth. And so now each copper golem gets 3 chests that they oversee, and then there's 1 chest similar to how it functioned before, where it pops over to this row, finishes this, and we've got the misc chest here for any items that don't have a item to sort through currently. All right, so this should be a lot quicker too. So they should be able to sift through some of this stuff at a faster rate. And now we just have to see if I broke any of it. So this all seems like it's filtering nicely. This seems like it's working. Let's just keep going down the line here. But yeah, it seems like everything is working how we'd expect it. Awesome. So now I just have to sit here, finish up tearing this stuff down, putting it in the system, and letting these copper golems get to work. So as that goes on in the background, one thing I was working on was building and continuing this archway design all the way around the base. And we actually only have one more segment to go before this lower tier is done. At least in terms of base structure, right? It'll be in a lot more finished of a state. You know, as you're walking around, you get more of an idea. But while I'm here, and since I got that storage system over there, I want to tear this down. I'm sick and tired of having this stone platform that has been here since day one up here any longer. So I am going to just break all of this and break this whole platform down. We will need to move our to-do board, and that's fine. But in the meantime, at least, this should work. My inventory is already full. Let me just like, I don't know, for now, I'll put this stuff down here. What else? The furnace. Ooh, maybe I did this wrong. I do like that, and then I put the furnace here. Like that. Okay. I was smelting up some sand. Oh, I also have these items too. For now, this works. It's not great. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Until I figure out where these things go, this will just have to be our little, like, setup. But yeah, let's collect all of these items. It has been so long having to deal with that storage system, and now I can officially just move over to this one, and I don't have to worry about any of it. And now, like, you know, for example, the benefit here is I could just go in and say, oh, stone, you know, all of this junk, I don't want to sort that manually. And then I can just let the system, you know, do its thing. So we'll move this to-do board as well. Ideally, I want a permanent place for it, though. And I don't know where that place is going to be yet. Because if we have villagers all along the top, I don't want the to-do board, like, out there. Ideally, it should be somewhere here, because this is where I'm going to spend the most amount of my time. I would like this actually to be in the library, because it makes sense and gives purpose to the library as to why, you know, I need a library in general in this place. I finished up the railing, like, going around the first layer of my base. So pretty much every single corner now has the pillars and decoration and everything that I wanted. As you see by the rail carts here, I was working on getting some villagers moved around. So now we've got a lot of villagers over here that can trade sticks for emeralds. For now, I was thinking of doing that on each side, and I also changed this up just a little bit, because I thought of a really good way to hide the lighting here. So I moved the staircase to the other side for, you know, getting up and down from here. Added in like little railings and things. But yeah, I've got a really cool idea for this that I wanted to start off with. But first I need to figure out how to do this. This is just a very basic Minecraft feature. How do you make a painting? Just wool and sticks. Okay, I got that. This has been so helpful for me to just throw items in and forget about it. And they all go to the right place. It was a pain to set up initially, but it was worth it. Okay, so let's head back up, and pretty much what I was planning to do to hide this lighting, because, I mean, we have the, like, you know, we have this scenario where we've got a bunch of lighting in the outside tier here that's showing through to the inside. And I was like, oh, how do I cover that up? Paintings. Paintings is how I cover it up. Assuming I can get a 3x3. If I do like that, then it should. Yeah, there we go. So now we can have a little art gallery up here. And hide in some lighting. Yeah, and so now we can have just little nice artwork while we're walking around, this upper level, trading with our villagers and going about our day to day. I do have some decoration plans for like in between here, but I just haven't put those in yet. We are going to have to gather a bunch of resources. I really want to start working on my shop. So I have a fun idea for a shop. I am going to be making a gumball gacha shop. And I pitched this idea, I floated it to a couple of people on the server and, kind of had enough time to think about how I want to do this. But essentially, what I want is to have a bunch of themed boxes at like different rarities. And you pay like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 coins or something like that. Press the button and it'll dispense you a random box. And there's like, there'll be odds posted as to like which rarity you'll get. So like obviously like the common stuff is going to be stuff that's still useful and honestly, in my opinion, still valuable, like to match the value. But as you get to the higher tiers, we'll get like progressively better and better. And one of the boxes is going to be the ultimate like end all prize. Right, so there's gonna be one that's got just like a bunch of good stuff in it. I've been working on a custom hat to add in as well, and so I'll be working to get that, to the appropriate places. I was reaching out to specs and seeing if I could get some insight on that. But I created a little hat model for like the grand prize as well, so whoever gets it can like flex to everybody on the server that they've got this one of a kind hat. I'm planning on doing a lot of shulker boxes for this, and let me just take a look at how many coins I have. I've got 10 right now. We've been a little bit starved on coins for a bit, so we have to figure out the easiest way to get the shulker boxes that we need to make this possible. So we're gonna start off just by going to the shopping district and seeing how much shulkers cost, but we might end up going to the end to try to farm some. We get 1 coin per 8 boxes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to the end. Okay, so that should be everything that I need. Now it's just a matter of actually exploring. I keep trying to fly now and forgetting that I can. Let's put a a bet right now, going in chat. How likely is it that I jump off thinking that I have flight and then just fall into the void? Okay, let's keep going off in the diagonal direction. I assume this is going to be the best way to go. Honestly, I thought I would have enough ender pearls, but I might need to stop up on some. Oh god. So yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. That is fine because I was mentally prepared for that from the beginning. I thought I had the arch right, man. I really thought I threw that right. Okay, so what that just shows me is I can't rely on ender pearls. It was a worthwhile test. I do need to use the elytra though and risk losing it. Okay, there we go. Okay, this has to be a prank, right? What? Hang on. No, hang on a second. What did I just find? Does anyone care to explain to me what madman on the server filled a random chest in the middle of nowhere with 64 flint? I feel like I'm getting pranked right now. Like, I don't know what is this? Honestly, is there one attack of 6? Are you kidding me? This is crazy. You know, I actually have to... Hey God, where's... Let me get a shulker box. I'm going to keep the contents of this chest inside a shulker box, and I'm putting this in my trophy room. This is just too wild. I got an achievement for getting this much flint. Maybe the real elytra was the flint we cut along the way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, honestly, here's the thing though, right? Some people might look at that and say, oh, wow, like a chest of flint. But like that genuinely made me laugh. So was the whole trip worth it? On the back of that ship. Good to know. Health potions still here. And oh my God, wait, they didn't loot this one. No way. No way. This is like I think I can see the other one from where I am. Well, almost. That's crazy. Are you kidding me? After all this time? Okay, now it's definitely worth it. I think the flint was a sign. You know, that was a sign of good things to come. All right. Farewell, and I'd say it's been fun. But really, it hasn't been all that fun. All right, now we're back home. Let's take a look at our haul. Like, we got quite a bit. The shulker shells and the elytra were the main thing that I'm going for, though. So let's get all of these out. Oh, yeah, that's my enchanted one. Put that elytra there. Let's get all of our shulker shells out. Oh, shulker boxes don't stack. Yeah, I forgot that little known feature. Let's just put that there for now. We have how many rarities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 rarities planned. And then the 1 special. Common, uncommon, rare, epic. And then we go legendary. And this one is mythic, which is only going to have 1 box. 1% chance to get. I could not leave it there. We only found 1 elytra. I was so disheartened. I needed more shulker boxes anyways to get all the ones I needed. And so I went back to the end afterwards. And if I wasn't recording, I don't think anyone would believe me. But within like 30 minutes, I found 4 additional elytras. So we now have 5, which is just unbelievable. I can't believe that luck. But we got a bunch of our loot made up. I dyed all the shulker boxes that we gathered with the different rarities that we're planning for the shop. And yeah, I tried to disenchant these, by the way. Apparently you can't disenchant curses, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these tools. I'm going to be honest. I had to figure out something to do with them. Ideally, I would like them to just be the regular diamond armor, but I don't think there's a way you can get rid of these. So we will have to see. I need to get my villager setup properly going. And I did not realize this before, but to fully stock a lot of the valuable items that I've got, it would be very handy to have villagers that are working properly. If you could tell from up here, we have already filled up all the spots that we had set here. Now, I knew that there'd be more books than what I had available here. So that brings me to my next topic, which is that I always planned on having a library in this place, specifically right here. I wanted a library to be in this section here, right, with my enchanting setup and all of that. If we put our to-do board here, I think that would be better. Yeah, I like that. Let's we can move our to-do board over. Let's get that into its new spot. Oh, I probably should have well, that's a shame, because I did not remember what I put there. Ooh, okay, well, I do have an option to get that stuff back, but I would have to check one of my old videos and see what what I put there. I did some villager trading off camera to get all the string turned to emeralds and the emeralds turned to bookshelves. And so this is where I got to so far. We still need more bookshelves, which is why I've got some emeralds in my inventory, so we'll start off with that. But I did want to point out something that I don't know what the odds of this are, to be honest, but I find it really funny. So our Silk Touch villager, right? I managed to rank up through trading for bookshelves, and he gave me an Infinity book as a secondary book trade, which is great. You know, now he's Silk Touch and Infinity. Like, that's a really good villager right there. And then the villager next to us, who had Looting 3, I leveled up as well. And you know what secondary trade he gave? Infinity. So I now have 2 villagers that are selling me good books and Infinity. I don't really know what to do with it. Honestly, I would have preferred it be literally anything else since I already have an Infinity book trade. But I guess everybody needs competition. There's no monopolies in this villager economy, and yeah. So the shop right next door is selling the same thing. But yeah, I've been busy. I'm trying to work on my shop here. I went to the end. I got tons of elytras and stuff, and now I'm making up my tiers. I've got commons mostly done. I've got uncommons mostly done. And then I have to work through these ones. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I made a spider spawner, so I get strings for emeralds, and yeah. Brown is common.
Brown is common.
Green is the uncommon. And then blue rare, pink.
Rare.
Oh, whoopsie. No, that's uncommon. And then blue is rare. Pink is epic, red legendary, and then there will be 1 golden gumball mixed in. No, I've got a few ideas for this box, but I have to do some netherite mining, and I have to wait for specs to add in a custom hat that I designed. And so I'm gonna get like fully enchanted elytra, some netherite tools, and a unique custom hat, which there's only gonna be 3 in existence. 1 for me, 1 for Specs, and because he's helping me with this, and then 1 for whoever wins the golden gumball is my plan. Yeah, so it'll be a little bit more on the incentivized side for people that want to pay for the shulker boxes, but I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to price everything at. I'm going to do that after.
Maybe I'll give you a couple of my old skinheads. I only have 3 more. Social has 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I will include these in. I'll put them in the more rare ones since they are yeah, we could put these in probably the legendary tiers.
1 for each legendary.
Yeah, if you've got an additional one. When I feel like building, I can start building that up, but no, it's been mostly the storage system.
Through all this, like all these corners, I have not seen them.
Oh, you literally haven't seen any of this? Oh, okay. Let's start with the boring corner. Let's start with the boring corner. Yeah. This is my bamboo farm, which never has any bamboo in it because I keep using it to trade emeralds for sticks. So it does work. It's just the chests are always empty. They go quicker than it's produced. We'll cut across because there's nothing in the other corner yet. That's a work in progress. But this corner is the next interesting one that I'm starting. This is a library, enchanting room, and like to-do board.
Okay, see, where I left off was I helped to make that, and you were still working on the hole for this.
Yes, yeah.
That's
so
where I left off.
Okay, yeah. So as you notice over there, my temporary storage setup and stone platform is all gone now. So that's good.
I do. I saw that. I'm like, oh, everything's moved.
Yeah, I'm doing... So this library is going to house additional villagers because I need more spots to put them. I have a to-do board over here, which is empty right now. I got to copy back over all the stuff I had put on there. Because because that makes sense in the library. And then I also am gonna do a hidden passageway back here that will take you to like the enchanting table / like my prank to do board. Or if I get an idea for a prank, I could put it down here, like, you know, hidden out of the way so no one can see it, but I don't forget about it. So I'm like, I want to prank somebody. I could go back and choose one of the topics here. And yeah, I just did like a tiered system, so I have spaces for more villagers and that kind of stuff. But getting books has been a pain, so I've been just trading for them. But yeah, if you look in this shulker box here, this is all my vanishing and binding stuff. And I'll rename this. What did I call this? I called that the golden gumball. I'll call this one the cursed gumball. Still unique, but uniquely. Why would you want this?
Uniquely bad.
Yeah. I just have to make sure not to accidentally equip any of this, and I'll be fine.
No, name it the Rotten Gumball.
Oh, the rotten gumball? Yeah. And here's the thing. I wonder if I should put mending on all this too. Like it never breaks up. Can you do that, or do they counteract? Hang on, I kind of want to.
I think you can.
Where I have some mending books. Let me see. Good.
Like, as long as you're getting XP, you can't take it off, and it fixes itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if Curse of Binding and Mending are... They don't counteract. Okay, this is evil. Hang on. So not only is the armor, like, as soon as you die, it vanishes, but also you can never take it off, so if you don't want to lose the armor, you have no choice.
Well, that's what happens when people put Curse of Binding on a pumpkin. You can't take it off unless you die. So, if you're on a hardcore world, it's either you end the world, or that's how you look now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of what other cursed items, like, would make sense, but... Where's your head? So let's take these out of the legendaries. I think going in the cursed makes more sense.
Put a zombie head in there and be free.
Yeah. If only I got one from him. You know what I'll do? Hang on. Let's just like... There we go. The best food in the game. Just a bunch of eyes. There we go. I want to save the middle for a piece of paper, just saying what the box is as well, or the theme of the box. So the theme of this one is cursed, obviously, but so all of these I'm leaving the centermost. But that's so funny. Like imagine, because I'm gonna have like a delineator in the shop of like what colors the rarities are, and I think the sign updates are in this, so you could put colors on the signs. So like I'm going to put all the colors in there, but I'm not going to include a black one, and we'll see. We'll see who gets it.
We'll see who gets it first.
Yeah. All right, I have never seen this before in Minecraft, but I was just upgrading my villager here, and is my mending villager. He got a second mending trade. I've never seen that before in this game. Now we do have all the commons done. We do have all of the uncommons done. And we do have, I think, most of the rares done. I want to add more to this box, but most of the rares are done. Yeah, so we are going to be building our shop today. So if I do MR, and aha, here is our shop design. Let's get this in a spot that makes sense. So if I pop into F3. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Okay. So now that that is all built, we can do some of this redstone stuff. Just a little bit. It's open, Nathan. It's open. Nobody's done it yet. Are you gonna have first time users luck? And now that the shop's open, this was my first official sale. Okay, open it up. There you go. That's pretty good. And let's just say this shop was very, very popular among the fellow puffers. Oh my goodness. Already got pretty much 2 stacks of coins just from 2 people. 3 people. That's crazy. And that's going to wrap up this episode of PufferSMP. I hope you all enjoyed episode 8. This was a jam-packed episode with just tons of progress in it. Really, there's a lot of effort that goes into these videos, and I'm really happy to announce that I am now officially Twitch affiliate, which is just amazing. I just want to thank everybody so much for watching and supporting me throughout my content creation adventures. And yeah, it looks like the shop is doing its job, making us lots of money. And next episode, we will be continuing to build up our base, hopefully getting it done, as well as having a seasonal puffer event for the holidays. So yep, you guys can look forward to that next episode. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See ya.